It's time for the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games at Southern Utah University in Cedar City. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of a Utah sports tradition at utahsummergames.org. Participate in over 50 sports around the state. Then plan to join the opening ceremonies Friday, June 5th, presented by State Bank of Southern Utah. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Sure. Once upon a time, a mom needed a new car.
Was she brave?
She was tired, mostly. But she went to Carvana.com and found a great car at a great price. No secret treasure map required.
Did she have to fight a dragon?
Nope. She bought it 100% online. From her bed, actually.
Was it scary?
Honey, it was as unscary as car buying could be.
Did the car have a sunroof?
It did, actually.
Okay, good story.
Car buying you'll want to tell stories about. Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
It's time to get your morning started with the news you need to know.
News update.
This is what's trending with DJ and PK. Hashtag NBA.
Finds Shaman far corner. Three-pointer for the tie. He got it off the back rim and in. Shaman with the soft touch, and we're tied at 99 with 41 seconds to go. Brunson gets the Harden matchup again. Out high, right-hand crossover, foul line. Harden on his hip floater, and the lead is good. And Jalen Brunson gives the Knicks a 4-point lead. Left wing pump fake, baseline drive, muscles past Mobley, and banks in a left-hand layup for a 6-point overtime lead.
The Knicks down 22 rally. They finished the game on a 44-11 run. PK. They picked on James Harden. He was 1 for 6 shooting the ball. Timeout, substitution, something. Cleveland, what are we doing?
Yeah, and Donovan Mitchell was scoreless in overtime. His final field goal was 8:19 left in the game, but let's just dump it all on a 36-year-old James Harden. Makes sense.
Mitchell was 1 for 4 to finish the game. Harden was 1 for 6 to finish the game. There was plenty of struggles.
Yeah, Allen missed 2, as they say in the West, free throws, as they say in the East, foul shots.
Either way, those needed to go in.
Yeah, didn't necessarily loom big in the very moment, but
they did when you saw overtime.
Yeah, and you look at it. I kept thinking, okay, Knicks got a nice run, but the
Cleveland just has to hit a couple shots and this is over.
Yeah, and they won't reestablish what they had, but they'll reestablish enough. And I kept thinking, this isn't going to happen now. This is nice. And now they got something to build on, man. We just play like we did, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You know. And it's just one game, so I can see where the Knicks would have done that. But I would have bet the house and the world and everything that you own, which is a lot. A big TV, multiple big TVs. Who knows what you got over there stashed in the West Wing. I would have bet it all. And sure enough, I would have lost it all.
Brunson finished with 38 points. And while there were some positions, you just wondered, what is Cleveland doing defensively? There were also some things that went New York's way. They had one possession. They were lost, and Bridges is trying to get into the paint, and he can't get to the hoop, and he dribbles out the other side, and he dribbles back to the three-point line and just turns in and throws in the ridiculous shot that defines it's a miss it or make it or miss it league. And they had to have it, and they got it.
Yeah, I thought, okay, somebody else is on their side, a higher power. It is New York. When Landry Shamet made the 3 that bounced around a couple of times.
Yep, that was another one.
And then Sammy, the Bull Merrill, had it halfway down, and it didn't go.
The former Aggie coulda, woulda, shoulda won it. It looked like it was going to happen, and then it spun out.
It's sports, man. I mean, he got what he wanted. Nice shot, and he was in rhythm, blah, blah, blah. And it was right on, and it just didn't fall. What are you going to do? It's a blow. Is it a crushing blow? It could end up being a crushing blow. We'll have to see how it plays out.
Game 2 in the West tonight, San Antonio and Oklahoma City. Will the streak continue? 2 conference final games, 2 thrillers, 2 games tied at 101 going to overtime. 2 fantastic finishes. We'll see if we get another one tonight.
Well, according to my guy Barry Tramel, Big Vic with his arms and legs, he can cover everything, all the ground from the airport to the Brickyard Canal. He was on NBA radio driving in this morning, and they were entertained by him.
Of course they were. We've been entertained by him. Why wouldn't they be entertained by him?
Yeah.
6:30 tonight on NBC. Dallas Mavericks part ways with head coach Jason Kidd. New team president Masai Ujiri said he expects a new direction for our team. We have high expectations for this franchise and responsibility to build a basketball organization capable of sustained championship contention.
And we're going to get out and run. We're going to play aggressive defense. It's going to be an exciting brand of ball.
Things you've never heard at a press conference before. You surprised, or hey, it's a new guy who wants his own people, and apparently Kidd applied for the job and wanted it, and whatever, turn the page and move on. Although he just got a contract extension, so I assume since he agreed to this, there was a heck of a buyout there for him.
Oh, this pro sports stuff, and he's changed it, rearranged the chairs, and away you go. It seems like it happens so much that it's not surprising.
DJ and PK.
Hashtag NFL.
I could care less about what's happened last year or the year before that or 10 years before that. I don't give a crap about any of it. Not one bit. All I care about is tomorrow's practice. Because if tomorrow's practice is the way it's supposed to be, that'll be one more step in the direction of being a good enough football team to kick the Cowboys' ass. Yeah!
John Harbaugh, fan of the rivalry flames. Giants fans eating it up. Yeah!
Well, if he could care less, go ahead and care less then.
He could care more?
Well, I couldn't care less,
Yeah.
what he said. I could care less.
NFL owners given the green light for the league to play as many as 10 international games in 2027, up from the 8 they had previously agreed upon. Goal is for the league to have 16 international games annually. Some insiders say they want one international game a week during the season. That way they can have a morning game every week, and 16 games means 32 teams. Everybody's going overseas every year.
What do outsiders say? You get me what insiders say. How about outsiders?
Outsiders are talking about the Knicks. The outsiders are stunned by the comeback.
Oh, because I thought you meant inside the U.S., outside the U.S.
Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice has been sentenced to serve 30 days in jail after testing positive for marijuana and a violation of probation terms for his role in a crash that left multiple people injured on a Dallas highway 2 years ago. He was ordered to go to jail immediately to serve his time. Rice underwent surgery on his right knee last week to remove loose debris that was causing inflammation. Expected to miss up to 2 months, he will not have access to the types of medical attention that would have expedited his recovery while he's in the Dallas County Jail. DJ and PK.
Hashtag college football.
Big Ten Conference Commissioner Tony Petitti remains steadfast. He wants a 24-team college football playoff. Says there's no interest in a 16-team format. But zero conversation about 16. Plan B is what we have now. We would stay with what we have now. If we have to wait for the 24-team format to be adopted, it's okay, we'll wait. Digging the heels in, PK. There's no middle ground to be found.
Well, that seems stupid. I'm not even going to discuss it. Well, then how do you know if it's good or bad?
They want what they want, and they want to call the shots.
Call them, then.
Congressional Black Caucus sent a letter to the commissioners of the SEC and ACC, as well as NCAA President Charlie Baker earlier this week, stating its members will oppose the SCORE Act to build a standardized athletes' contracting rights across the country, unless conference leaders oppose the GOP-led redistricting efforts in states that include major conference members. So now it's tied to something else that nobody has interest in talking about, so that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. DJ and PK.
Hashtag Major League Baseball.
3-1. Entering a high fly ball left center field. PCA's back at the track, and it is gone. Bryce Terang, a 2-run blast. There's that insurance the Brewers were looking for. Swinging a fly ball deep left center field. Chasing back Taylor to the warning track. He will leap. Morabito leaps, and it's off his glove. They don't know where it is. This might be an inside the park home run. 3 runs have scored. 1 is circling the bases. The throw home is not in time. Wood with a head first slide has it inside the park. Grand slam home run.
The rare inside the park grand slam, PK. You don't see that every day.
No, I mean, for first off, the bases have to be loaded.
See?
Then it doesn't go over the fence. And then, like, if you had, like, Kyle Schwarber running, that would be hard.
That would be hard. Kyle Schwarber, not able to pick him up and put him down.
Demon.
Speed demon. Nice.
So you got to have a lot of things go your way. And it went James's Woods' way and Washington's way. They got down 5-0 to the Mets. I watched an inning of it, and the pitcher's out there, gets a ground ball to seconds, run on first, second baseman bobbles it, throws it into left field, and then the bases are loaded, ground ball to short, they come home, he throws it wide to the home plate. The Mets, my gosh, the pitcher's thinking, you guys suck.
Let's see, we got the Cubbies beaten by Milwaukee. Brewers now have won 10 of 12. 5-2 the final there as the Brew Crew keeps it rolling.
Yeah, they do.
Herrera with the walk-off 3-run homer. Cardinals over the Pirates 9-6. And the Dodgers, who couldn't get a clutch hit down the stretch 2 days ago, get multiple. They were down 4-2 and scored, 3 of the last 5 times up and got the game winner in the 9th. They did leave Ohtani at second in the 8th. But Dodgers, clutch hit and chip away, come back and win 5-4, beat the Padres.
How many times I got to tell you, don't put Miller in a non-save situation.
Yeah, see, there it is. That's when the runs score.
I told you that weeks ago.
I know.
Nobody wants to listen to me.
I see. Minor League Baseball, Bees beat Tacoma 7-5. They play again tonight, 6:35. Listen on 1280 The Zone with Tony Parks. And college baseball, the Big 12 tournament in Surprise, Arizona. BYU beat Texas Tech 18-8. They advanced to the second round. Utah falls to Kansas State 9-5. They've got a thing with byes there, so there's 6 teams that start playing in the quarterfinals. So figure, I guess, these teams, whoever wins and advances, and BYU obviously one more here before the whole rest of the field is in there. But they're using up pitching, PK, which is usually in short supply.
Well, that's the point.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, these teams get double byes. The top 3 or 4 or something don't play till tomorrow. So, yeah, the other teams, it'd be very, very difficult for them. And most likely, since they're down, well, I mean, it's almost like a guarantee. Since they're down that far, they're going to need to win the tournament to get in. They're not going to get an at-large bid.
BYU would need to win 5 in a row. They got 1.
Yeah.
Baylor tonight would be number 2.
Got beat by Kansas State.
Yep, they're all done. DJ and PK.
Hashtag NHL.
Western Conference Finals set to begin tonight. Vegas at Colorado, 6 o'clock on ESPN. Vegas had their appeal denied. They've been stripped a second-round pick and fined $100,000 for head coach John Tortorella for not adhering to the league's media policy. So they lose that. We'll see if they can win Game 1 tonight on the ice in Denver. Vegas also reportedly denying the Edmonton Oilers and LA Kings efforts to interview former coach Bruce Cassidy. He was fired late in the regular season with 1 year left on his contract. That seems pretty vindictive. I guess they paid him so they can do that, but they fired him and now they won't let somebody else interview him.
He does have 1 year and $5 million left on his contract.
They've got the year in the right.
But this is unprecedented for most pro sports to not let a coach leave.
Vancouver Canucks fired first-year coach Adam Foote and his staff as the new general manager Ryan Johnson made the move just 5 days after being installed into his new position in charge of rebuilding the franchise. What did you just say a few minutes ago? Pro sports, rearrange the deck chairs?
Yeah,
there it is. Let's recycle that right there. That's what's trending, brought to you by Shamrock Plumbing. There's no job too big or too small. Get the personal touch with Shamrock Plumbing. Alec Busey covering Iowa State for the Cyclone Alert and 24/7 Sports will join us. Our spring football tour continues at 8 o'clock. Andy Bailey, NBA writer and analyst for Bleacher Report at 9. DJ and PK, stay with us. The question of the day, hot takes or toast, coming up next.
Summer is all about freedom, fun, and growing up. And between the ages of 9 and 13, kids are starting to form their views about alcohol. With more independence, their still developing brains need more guidance and support than ever. That's why summer is the perfect time to stay connected and plan fun, safe family activities together. Research shows kids who spend quality time with their parents doing what they enjoy are less likely to drink underage. And when kids feel close to you, they're more likely to listen, especially when you set clear expectations. In fact, kids who drink before 15 are far more likely to struggle with alcohol later. This summer, create a no-bummer summer with fun, alcohol-free activities for your kids. Go to summer.parentsempowered.org to take a quick quiz and discover ideas tailored to your family. A little time together can make a big difference. For more information and to learn more about how to prevent underage drinking, visit parentsempowered.org.